Today is Thursday, March the 12th, 2020. I am Julie Hankinson, and this is the view out my window. We were talking today, and as someone mentioned that the commissary, that's our big grocery store on base, had been restocked with toilet paper. So automatically my mind goes, you need to buy more toilet paper. Now, mind you, I stocked up on toilet paper over a month ago, but the very fact that the commissary, the grocery store, had been out of toilet paper and was now rationing it to one package a person per day caused me to automatically think that I needed to buy more toilet paper. So what did I do? I used my lunchtime to go over and buy toilet paper, and I buy Downy softener and some more wash detergent, and just staples that I already had plenty of, but I had already looked on Amazon, and you couldn't buy toilet paper on Amazon because normally, I would just have toilet paper sent to me from Amazon. But someone was selling, 78 rolls for $499 or something like that. And I'm going, okay, I'll just go over and get one thing of toilet paper. So it's almost like this whole psychological thing is going on. No, I don't need toilet paper, but I might need toilet paper. And if I can't get toilet paper, that just means I better get it when it's available. So I bought 12 rolls of toilet paper today. Not that I needed it, but because you couldn't get it on Amazon, and it's been out of stock at our commissary, for a few days. And the fact that it was now limited to only one package per person per day, it was just more than my poor little mind could handle. And of course, we still have a lot of empty shelves. Things like sanitizer and, all that kind of stuff is really, it's just the shelves are bare. So it's almost like you grab what you can when it's available. And even over on the beans, well, especially the rice section, it is just picked bare. Everybody has just been really stockpiling rice. So yes, even in Japan, we are suffering at the commissary a rice shortage. Oh my goodness, the times we live in. It is just amazing. And like I said, the whole psychological trick thing, you would think that having already stocked up, that my mind would be immune to buying more toilet paper. But apparently seeing on the news and on YouTube and even those little pictures, everybody's got, they're passing around, it's like blank shelves or empty shelves or the last package of toilet paper. And again, I even went over onto Amazon. I thought, well, I'm just used to buying stuff on Amazon and having it shipped to my home. Nope. It was just really an interesting experience to see the price gouging. I thought that Amazon said they were actually going to take that down, but apparently there was one left at $499. So, yeah, my poor little brain, it just, gave up. And It could not resist. All right, too much social pressure, I guess. But anyway, let's see. Yes, that was really interesting news today that we now have a ban starting on Friday, tomorrow, on travel from any part of Europe except for England. It'll be interesting to see how that plays out, because I know over here that Japan and Korea had a big standoff about when Japan said no one from Korea can enter the country. And then, of course, Korea immediately retaliated, saying no one from Japan can enter Korea. So, it's just really the economics, the fear, the closing of borders is just really skyrocketing tensions right now. And yes, I just saw that Hanks and his wife both tested positive for coronavirus. So that will be interesting to see how that plays out, because they're both older. And as a matter of fact, they're saying, yesterday I raised the question, why does Italy have such a large percentage of people dying? And I read a report this morning that actually said that they suspect that the large number of deaths is because Italy has a quarter of their population over the age of 65. And this is really decimating or really causing a high death rate among the older population. So that is very concerning to me, because I don't think that the virus is going to care whether I'm 65 or 64 and 3/4. It's you get older and you start to have health issues. And I think that that's really what this virus is playing on, is health issues of any kind. It's really, if you have, there went, that was a Seahawk that just flitted by real fast. So definitely practice social distancing, and stock up your pantry. And if you have to, yield to temptation and get another pack of toilet paper if it is available. And definitely refill all of your meds, because you don't know when there's going to be a disruption of the supply chain of necessary medications. Say, for instance, in Italy, everything is shut down except for pharmacies and grocery stores. But that means any kind of manufacturing that would normally go on to make products is not up and running. So there is going to be scarcity at the pharmacies and the grocery stores themselves. There's definitely going to be reduced stock. And I really believe that we're going to see a lot more of that in the United States as the cases increase. And so you really, like I said, even just, I don't know what it is about toilet paper that's such a fixation. Maybe because it's such a basic necessity. And I don't know why the mind goes there when we really need to be thinking about food and medications and water and what we need to, make our families comfortable during a time when we shelter in place, because we don't want them to get infected and we don't want us to be infected. I even saw that Germany, Merkel, this morning, she was saying she expects 70% of Germany to become infected with the COVID-19 virus. And if we're expecting that kind of contamination and infection in a developed country like Germany, and we've seen the large impact in Italy on the older population, we have been, for a couple of days, Korea actually experienced a less of an increase, no longer having an increase in additional cases, but all of a sudden it skyrocketed again. So as there was another group that was I believe it was in Seoul, Korea, that it just exploded. It's just like all these little bombs exploding all over the place. And if you're in an area, automatically, it's almost like you're exposed to the droplets by people passing you that probably don't even know that they have, an infection. I don't know. You have to be so careful. So please prepare to shelter in place. If we're going to have school closures, and if we're going to have paid parental leave, take advantage of it and don't go on a Disney cruise ship because you've got time off with your kids. I mean, that is not what it's for. It's for sheltering in place. It's not for exposing yourself and your family. Please use some common sense here. Again, wash your hands. I like it that the Backstreet Boys has some of their refrains, that instead of singing happy birthday, you now sing Backstreet Boy refrains while you're washing your hands. It's like, that's a little bit fun. But, just be thoughtful, be careful, and use your family leave for what it's meant for. Take care of your family, take care of your children, and just take advantage of the opportunities to shelter in place and protect your family, I guess, is what I'm really recommending. So, and through it all, remember to take care of yourself, because if you're not healthy, then you increase your chances of becoming infected. So I wish you all the best and hope you have a good night.